Oh, we are back. The explosive behind the back from the old 2Ks is back. And not only that, you can spam it. I know a lot of you guys have been struggling a little bit to dribble on 2K25. Now, I did recently drop a video of my sigs. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out. The link's in the description. But I have been going bananas with this behind the back. Now, you may think, oh my goodness, Hanky, the dribbling in 2K25 is bad. No, I think the dribbling in 25 is very good. You guys just have to give it time. Figure out the dribbling. We gotta get used to it. The game just dropped. I'm still figuring stuff out every single day, and I'm gonna keep getting better. So today, I'm gonna give you guys the best dribble tutorial to spam this behind the back and forth. You can spam it as many times as possible and get those ankle breakers. Now you can speed boost out of this move as well. You can combo it with a lot of other moves. It creates a lot of space and it moves you backwards, which is very useful too. If you need your build grinded to 99 overall with max Hall of Fame, max legend badges super quickly, hit up my man's Gamer the Plug on Instagram. He also does grinding and account services for COD, Madden, GTA, and lots of other games. Be sure to use code HANK for 5% off. Now there is multiple behind the back animations you guys could use that are good in this game. I'm personally on a 6'3", and I think Trae Young is the best behind the back for this. Now you do need a 92 ball handle for that Trae Young behind the back. Let me show you guys what it looks like real quick. As you can see, when I'm spamming it, it moves my player backwards, which is good. If you start at the mid-range, you can work your way back to that three-point line and create space from the defender because it moves you back. You can try a few other behind-the-back animations, and if you're on a 6'5" or taller build, you can try some other behind-the-backs as well. I believe I've heard Andrew Wiggins is best for 6'5" plus builds, but we are 6'3", so you can try Darius Garland as well. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like, but I personally think Trae Young is better. So this is Darius Garland here. As you can see, when you spam it, your player does get a big launch left and right, but it doesn't move you backwards. If anything, it moves you a little bit forwards. Now if you compare that to the Trae Young behind the back, all you have to do is like 5 behind the backs and it gets you all the way from the free throw line to the 3-point line. Now that's pretty OP. The fact that Trae Young moves you backwards gives you even more separation. And then if you do this like twice, 3 times in game, you do the behind the back left, then you do it right. Just doing it twice will really catch them off guard. Then you could speed boost off of it, or you can throw other dribble moves in there, like the Halliburton moving step back. I like that move a lot. Maybe some sig size ups, or you could just do the move 3 times, something around there. That's all you really need to really catch them off guard. Look at the separation I get just by doing it twice. Oh my goodness. Now first, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this move in general, because if you do a regular behind the back, it's gonna give you this animation. As you can see, I'm holding R2, flicking diagonal down, and it just gives me this little tiny small behind the back animation that you can speed boost off of. It's good for combos, but it's not like an explosive behind the back. I'm already knowing you guys came here for the good stuff, and I am gonna give it to you. So before I get right into it, drop a like on the video. If you guys are new, subscribe, turn those noties on. We're trying to get that 1 mil subs this year, man. Now I already showed you guys, but I'm gonna go over it with the controller cam, break it down in slow-mo for you guys, and show you exactly what you can do with this behind the back. It's very OP, it's very broken. You can speed boost out of it, combo it with a lot of other moves. It moves you backwards, gets a lot of separation. You can get ankle breakers with it. It is too overpowered to not have in your arsenal. So to get this explosive behind the back every time, right, all you have to do is do a dribble move before it. You could do a sig size up, your escape moves. You could do anything. And then right after you do that, hold R2, flick down on the right stick diagonally to your opposite ball hand, and then the explosive behind the back comes out, right? As you can see, the ball's in my left hand. We do the Curry escape moves to the right, then behind the back left, and it gives us that good animation instead of this bad animation that is not behind the back like. Now the ball is in my left hand, like I said. We hold R2, flick the right stick right, then diagonal down to the left. We do the Curry escape moves, then we get the explosive behind the back. This is just one way of getting the good behind the back animation. You could flick diagonal up to the right and then to the bottom left, which would do the sig size up into the behind the back. You could do a lot of different things. So yeah, every single time if you do the escape moves into the behind the back, it will give you this good animation. Now that you guys know why you get that good animation, I'm ready to teach you how to spam it. Now, this is the hesitation I use. I use Ja Morant. It honestly really does not matter what hesitation you use, but I recommend this one. Okay, so we're starting off with the ball in our right hand, okay, guys? Now, in old 2Ks, you would have to flick to the opposite ball hand right away to kick it off. But I told you guys that we need to do a dribble move before the behind the back if you want to get that explosive animation. Any dribble move to kick it off, right? So, what we're going to do to spam this is flick to do a hesitation, right? So we're gonna flick diagonally down to the right here, to our ball hand. So the ball's in our right hand, we're holding R2, I flick bottom right, and then I flick bottom left to do the animation. Basically, what's going on here is that hesitation counts as the dribble move right away, but you don't see it because you trigger the explosive behind the back immediately, so it basically cancels it out. Now, moving on, the delay in this game is so awful. The ball is in my left hand right now. It looks like it's in my right hand, but we just did one dribble move and it should be in our left hand. So, to continue it, the ball's gonna be in our left hand. We flick to the bottom left, so you flick to your ball hand, and then you flick to your opposite ball hand. So you do that hezi immediately, and then you do the behind the back. Then you do your hezi, and then you do the behind the back. So it's hezi behind the back, hezi behind the back, hezi behind the back, and you just keep spamming that back and forth, alternating it, and you can spam that behind the back. Then once you learn that, you can mix in other moves as well, and then combo up, become a dribble demon. Now I'm gonna go over the full thing in slow motion for you guys right now. Then I'm gonna go over it at normal speed. So the ball's in our left hand, all right? Remember the pattern. Hezi behind the back, hezi behind the back, hezi behind the back. So it's starting in our left hand, right? We hold R2. We're gonna go to the bottom left, which is our ball hand, right? Then we go to the bottom right for behind the back. Then we hezi bottom right, behind the back, bottom left. Hezi bottom left, behind the back, bottom right. Hezi bottom right, behind the back, bottom left. Then you just keep this pattern going as long as you want. You can mix in other combos in between. It is actually very easy once you get it down. Now, this is the combo at normal speed. You're going to be flicking your sticks very, very fast. You want to try to match this speed. But like I said, it's just you do the hezi into the behind the back. The hezi will never come out because of how fast you are moving your sticks. Right when you flick to that ball hand diagonal to trigger that hezi is when you immediately do the behind the back to the other side. And when the ball is in your other hand, you trigger the hezi again, and then you do the behind the back, and you keep spamming that motion. It is very easy. And then, like I said, once you get it down, you can mix in other combos, throw people off, become unpredictable. This move moves you backwards as well. It is very, very good. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the comment section or on Twitter at HANKTheTank. I love helping out my viewers as long as you guys are non-toxic. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hanky, and on TikTok. I'm now posting on TikTok, HANKTheTankYT. All of my socials are in the description as well. I love you guys so much. This combo is very glitchy. Hopefully we continue to figure out new and fun dribbling for 2K25. I really think it's gonna be a great year. We're gonna keep learning, we're gonna keep getting better, we're gonna keep posting banger 2K content everywhere. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I could help you guys out, man. That's what it's all about, helping out the 2K gamers, my supporters. I love you guys. Thank you for watching the Hanky Banger, and I will see you in the next one.